What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Jump. And guys, I want to talk about something that is apparent, and although this is not necessarily African American news, I want to make it to our audience, which is African American men, and we have brothers that are from Nigeria that are in our community that live in America, brothers from the Caribbean, and we love all of you because you brothers go through the same things. Now, with that being in mind, what I'd like to talk about is the fact that a lot of times we have seen black men have an issue with the black church. I talked about that. But one of the things that black men are starting to take less serious are women who say they are devout Christians. All right? And the reason why that is because a lot of times women in the church, not all, but in today's church, Christianity has changed to fit the social times. Whereas religion for me should stay the same, but it has not. And a woman can be a devout Christian, or even people in general, but then when it comes to something that they want to excuse, they'll change it to fit their narrative. All right? Now, what do I mean? There is a case of a particular lady. Her name is Jessica Eunuch. Now, we can't show some of the pictures that she has because she's a Christian IG model. Stop the show. That lets you know where her head is at and why she shouldn't be taken so seriously, right? But anyways, she's a Christian IG model, devout, dressed like that. Because, in today's world, you can be a devout Christian and be dressed like this, whereas 30 years ago, you would be looked at as a heathen. Okay? But in today's world, anything works. Anything goes, like Obsidian says in Bizarro Land. And she is in a relationship with Lil Pump. Now, you know what Lil Pump looks like. An idiot. And she is in a relationship with not only him, but another lady who is named Brooklyn Benzz. Okay. Now, Brooklyn is her sister wife. Okay. And she says this: "Take music. The sex is the best we have all ever had, and we all share a bed. And it seems as though the relationship between the trio is reaching new heights." Right? And they're searching for a home to live together. Now then she says this. Now, with talking about God. "Date music. It feels like girl time when we're all together. It's just a great vibe. Speaking about her relationship with religion, I was recently baptized for the first time. It was a huge moment for God and me. My relationship with God is between us. But I wanted to share the life-changing moment with my fan, hoping it might reach someone who needs hope and love as well. The Bible teaches forgiveness. We all need this." Now, although these people are not black, we understand some hypocrisy in the statement. Now, obviously, I don't think the Bible is against polygamy, but threesomes in definitely dressing like this and changing the Bible to fit your narrative is what we see happening in the black church. Okay? In things like this, because I have a black male show, this is why black men don't take churches seriously. Because what you'll see is in our communities, you will see that single motherhood is not preached upon. If you want to talk about certain sexualities and what is not a sin and is a sin, we know what the Bible says about that. That is also overlooked. But what fits the person or the lifestyle as they want to customize Jesus Christ? And what we're looking at is almost like a bear Jesus. You know, it's kind of like you go to build a bear, you customize a bear as to what you want. So that's what we're www.buildajesus.com. And so when you do that, you can do anything that you want as long as it fits your motives. And in the black church, this is ever so clear that everything that is a sin is not talked about, and you can actually do it as long as quote unquote forgiveness is there. And, you know, and what you want to use against others is great. This is why, like, a lot of women in church, as far as there's no rules to Christianity anymore. See, men want to enforce these rules, but as long as you have many women that can persuade the church, things are going to be overlooked. And see, this is why a lot of guys, not even black men in general, a lot of guys are leaving Christian religions or the faith. Because see, there is no structure there. Because you can be in a threesome with a rapper who talks about doing stupid stuff, whose life is against biblical architecture and infrastructure, and then you're allowed to live a life that makes no sense like this. And a lot of black men are facing this in the black church, and to be honest, it's even worse. You have pastors, okay, in the church who are in the same, we'll say it, you guys know, it's not a man and his wife, it's, you know, the same thing. You get what I'm saying? And it's totally okay. It's totally fine. Go to Atlanta, it's there. First, a pastor and his first husband. I hope my editor doesn't make a mistake and put a picture of it over there. Peter. But, you know, we got to make sure he don't mess up, because he will. And get me flagged. But that's where we're at. Okay? That's where we're at. And this is why a lot of men are leaving the church. Hypocrisy. Devout Christians, women tell you that, guys don't even believe it. A woman tells you she's a devout Christian in our community, we're like, okay, so this is gonna happen on the first night, right? We already know. Like, she should day music, I'm a devout Christian, I love the Lord. That meant something 25 years ago. A little bit more than it does now. Now it's like, oh, okay, so should I get the condoms now? Not for all, but for some. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.